With lockdown in effect for 3/4 of 2020, OTT platforms made merry as the only source of entertainment for almost everyone in the country. Now, with multiplied eyeballs also came added security, and as such, streaming services too saw a fair share of controversies and backlash, the kind of which they'd never witnessed before. So without further ado, here are top 9 newsmakers of 2020 on OTT platforms. A suitable boys' kissing scene. Ishan Khattar and Tabu's mini-series on Netflix saw an uproar over a kissing scene between a Hindu girl and Muslim boy within the premises of a temple. Sadak 2's boycott. Though titles like Gunjan, Saxena and Khali Pili suffered their fair share of backlash, with negative comments and calls for boycott across social media, none were dealt as severe a blow like Sadak 2, as the Sanjay Dutt, Alia Bhatt, Aditya Roy Kapoor starrer suffered the brunt of the anti-Bollywood and especially the anti-nepotism wave. Laxmmi backlash. While the Akshay Kumar starrer suffered none of the pre-release backlash like the aforementioned movies, it sailed in the same boat post-release, albeit due to the audience not taking kindly to its outdated and loud content. Hindustani Bhau threatened Ekta Kapoor for XXX 2. Following a scene in Ekta Kapoor's web series, XXX Season 2, Hindustani Bhau filed a police complaint against Ekta Kapoor and even issued violent threats to her and her mother. AK vs AK Twitter war. Prior to the launch of AK vs AK, its eponymous leads, Anil Kapoor and Anurag Kashyap exchanged a heated Twitter war out of nowhere, which carried on to more jibes and heated discussions at the trailer launch. IAF objects to Gunjan Saxena, the Kargil girl. The Indian Air Force had raised objection to the portrayal of several male officers as sexist and unaccommodating to the country's first female pilot to fly in a combat zone. Coolie No. 1's comparisons with the original. Besides the usual brickbats against nepotism, the latest collaboration between Varun Dhawan and David Dhawan was also met with constant comparison with the latter's own 1995 original, and the public refusing to accept anyone other than Govinda and Karishma Kapoor as the protagonists. Mirzapur representation. Despite being loved by all and sundry, a section of the public, egged on by a politician from the town, had raised objections to the representation of their land in the Pankaj Tripathi, Ali Fazal, Divyendu Sharma starrer. Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives title. Madhur Bhandarkar had raised objections to Karan Johar using the title Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives since it was registered by him, and it was followed by open letters on social media.